Growing up in the 70s and 80s was a dangerous time to be a kid, but the strangest thing was, we were completely oblivious to the dangers we encountered. I mean, we simply didn't know any better, because nobody told us. Let's start with chasing the mosquito man. Deep mosquito spray was invented during World War II, but nobody told us. So here we are, chasing the mosquito man. This was literally entertainment in my neighborhood. On soft summer nights, we'd tell our parents we were getting attacked by mosquitoes. We'd proudly show them all our bites. Our parents would be like, okay, come inside and wait for the mosquito truck to drive by. Pretty soon, we'd all hear the hissing, spraying sound, and we'd all run outdoors to chase the thing. The hell with cancer-causing DDT toxins misting into our lungs. Our parents got us out of the house. That's what mattered. Problem solved. Next, the dangers of a bad sunburn. We had no idea that sunscreen was invented in the 1930s. Nobody told us. And we actually thought that sunburns were normal and a sign of good health. The sun couldn't possibly cause cancer, so we used Coppertone, because like the ad says, it gets you more from the sun, as if the sun needed some help from us. Others used baby oil. That's right, baby oil. Some even placed aluminum foil under their chins to get their necks tan. Us tough kids grew up with words like fractured and punctured. We now hear words from our dermatologists like squamous cell carcinoma. It almost sounds cute, doesn't it? Like a Saturday morning cartoon character. Squamous. At age 59, I get examined for melanoma every year. Nothing so far, but it's probably only a matter of time. Now here's a photo that captures two dangers at once. Not using sunblock on the beach and mosquito spraying. Playgrounds back then were war zones, filled with casualties. All over the country, kids were breaking bones and going to the emergency rooms. But again, we thought it was normal. We had metal slides that went up to 140 degrees during the summer. They literally burned your skin on contact and gave you blisters. So what did our parents do to protect us? They said, just wear long pants. Okay, why don't we think of that? Long pants in July. Genius. Some people call this death trap the maypole. Notice the soft forgiving cement in case the kid fell off. This was called the jungle gym. We climb up and across and make monkey noises. It was both on park and school playgrounds. After lunch and recess, there was always an empty desk. The teacher would be like, where's little Mikey and little Eileen? They fell off the jungle gym, we'd say. And that was it. The teacher knew what we meant. The next day, they would arrive at school with a hero's welcome. When we rode the swing sets, we went so high that we can feel the bar frames lift off the ground under the pavement. I can still hear that creaking noise and feel the flipping over in my stomach. Look at these two girls standing on their seats. Fearless. In a way, it was a test to see how far we could push our limits. Very healthy emotionally for a kid. Physically, not so much. What I like about this picture here is how uncaring and unconcerned the parents are that those kids are about ready to flip that ride over. And the only thing more dangerous than a swing set is a swing set next to a nuclear power reactor. This photo here combines two dangers, a seesaw on a swing set. Kudos to the parents that allowed their kids to do this and had the presence of mind to take the picture. Before we continue with more, please take a moment to jumpstart the algorithm. You can do that by smashing the like button. That would tell the world you like our message by subscribing. Let's keep our numbers heading north. You can further help with that by sharing our Tough Kid videos with your friends. And if you'd like, share the dangerous activities you survived from that childhood by leaving a comment down below. You never know, we may use your story in our next video. You know what burns my ass? That they banned burning leaves. Many of us grew up raking leaves to the curbside and then having the adult light the leaves on fire to get rid of them. Sometimes we'd even have a leaf burning party in autumn, and the whole neighborhood would show up. A nice time of the year with the smell of burning leaves penetrating the evening. The practice was banned in the early 70s because it was considered an environmental hazard. Now we have those great big gas-guzzling municipal trucks.
Hypocrisy.
That come by, releasing carbon emissions to pick up the leaves. And if the smoke from the burning of the leaves was so bad, why do the government workers perform these control burns every year?
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
Lastly, we walked to school in all kinds of weather. Country kids, city kids, none of us thought it was dangerous. Adventurous, yes, but dangerous? Then again, we had no idea that serial killers were lurking everywhere. Netflix hadn't been invented yet. On a positive side, very few kids took the school bus. Does any kid really enjoy riding in those clunky old yellow buses? And even more importantly, there was no parent pickup line chaos. My heart goes out to these kids who have to deal with their crazy, neurotic parents first thing in the morning. I mean, how would you want to start your day? Like this? Or like this? Ironically, the one thing our parents did warn us about, the dangers of quicksand, I have never once encountered in my life. Pretty funny, huh? So let's briefly recap what we survived. Overexposure to the harmful sun. The suffering of broken bones, blisters, and concussions from dangerous playgrounds. Toxic DDT poisoning into our lungs. Potential abductions from serial killers. Such was our childhood growing up, but we didn't know any better, and nobody told us. And what you don't know won't hurt you. I think. Until next time, Tough Kid Nation, remember, back is the way forward.